ODM senators have today made good their threat to remove Ford Kenya party leader Moses Wetangula as the Senate minority leader. Wetangula was immediately replaced by ODM's James Orengo, capping days of infighting between NASA affiliates following the unity pact between President Kenyatta and Raila Odinga 2 weeks ago. Stephen Leto tells us more.
After a busy morning that was characterized by lobbying, the fate of Ford Kenya leader Moses Wetangula was finally sealed. The new sheriff is in town, James Orengo. Out of 18 senators who attended the PG meeting, 17 senators signed in support of the ouster, with only Makueni Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. abstaining from the vote since he was the minority whip expected to deliver the communication to the Speaker.
Senator Moses Wetangula's service as the Senate minority leader ceases with immediate effect, and Senator James Orengo is forthwith recognized as the Senate minority leader. Honorable senators, it is so directed, and I thank you.
Majority of the senators accusing Wetangula of arrogance in his leadership, with others claiming he has failed to steer the minority wheel at the Senate and instead becoming dismissive to his juniors.
He told us he was not going anywhere. I want to assure him we have delivered the divorce, and he's now standing on quicksand. If he continues to struggle, he will continue to sink deeply. Let him say goodbye to that seat.
We believe that Senator Moses Wetangula now has an opportunity to work with His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga and His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta in delivering and pursuing the peace and reconciliation agenda.
And I want this to be read as an example by other institutions, that the time for institutions in this country to fight for their position, may it be the judiciary, may it be the executive, may it be this House, is now.
It is a time for Senator Wetangula and his colleagues to sit down and reevaluate their political direction, Mr. Speaker, in a manner that Mr. Speaker can be able to lead him to the direction he wants to go.
I was just wondering how a member or a single member of a political party can be a leader of the minority party in the Senate.
Attempts by NASA CEO Norman Magaya through a letter to Speaker affirming the NASA principal's support for Wetangula flopped, the Speaker ruling that it had no annexures of minutes endorsing the proposal.
And we are aware of the letter that has been written by Norman Magaya, who is the CEO of NASA. He's the same person who had communicated the leadership positions last time. So there's no way the Speaker can rule otherwise.
I find that the letter of the Chief Executive Officer of NASA falls short of the requirements of Standing Order 21 in each and every material particular. It is inadmissible.
But as Senate was overhauling its leadership, NASA affiliates were held up in meetings, each resolving to back the Bungoma senator. But their pleas were too late. The die had been cast.
I don't want my friend Jim Orengo to be the one to go down in history as the one who collapsed NASA. That he should, this is my appeal to him, he should decline this nomination.
The latest manifestation has been the effort to embarrass Senator Moses Wetangula in the Senate when some people purported to dethrone him as leader of minority. We find this conduct highly reprehensible.
The leadership of the two houses is going to change drastically. All members of ODM who are in leadership position by dint of being members of the minority are going to forfeit all of them.
Ford Kenya! Simba, Simba, Simba!
The Ford Kenya Lion is down at the Senate, with majority of the 27 NASA senators clinically executing a coup. What now remains is whether the divorce will get noisy and messy as threatened by Wetangula last Thursday. Stephen Leto, Citizen TV, Parliament Buildings in Nairobi.